Hey Scotty, congrats on grabbing the foist. How you doing today? Hey, YGM's here. Thank you for claiming your feather. Alright. Let me see. Let me do. Is there anything left for like last minute tweaks or something I can do to this deck? I don't know. Oh my gosh, the Jax memes. The Jax memes are so good. You're fine, that's good. Glad to hear that. Don't mind me, I'm just doing some last minute tweaks to my deck. Don't need that. Dealing with pre-Monday dread? Oof. Usual Sunday. That's... I was gonna say that's fun, but no, that isn't fun at all. I don't have any level 2s, do I? Link... I know. 2. I don't have any Link 2s. What the hell? Wait, what's the other filter that's on? I really don't have any Link 2s. That's crazy. It's the lowest Link ranking I have. Okay, no, something's broken. Something's broken. Let's try that again, shall we? 2. Link. Okay, no Link 2 or no Link 2s. Do I have 4? Something's broken on this. The thing is not showing all of my links like it should be. That's a 3. That's a 2, but I can't use it. That's a 4. Let's do... Yeah, let's do it this way. Link decoder. Non-link monster and extra monster zone. Level 2 Cybers. What does this one do? Okay, I'll just add that in there, why not? Two water monsters cannot be used as a link. I don't really like. I don't want to dig with that. Oh, I should put that in the deck. That would be funny. Let me throw in the transverser. Actually, this... That would be not terrible. Having cross sheep in there. Fusion. Doing that for an Xyz play actually wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Let's leave that out. Sorry about that, sister was just asking me about something real quick. I'm gonna take that out of the deck. Or should I put another... Okay, I can hear heroes bonking in the background. Fish. Fish. See, this is what fish, right? Oh, it's just water monster. Normal water. What do I have for waters? Oh, that's not bad. Just as a blocker. Sure, why not? Heroes what? No, I heard him, you guys can't hear it because it's in my background, but, on Omega, I heard Hero walk into the, duel thing, so he's waiting. Actually, should I just put that in there because he has a big-ass body? I could probably get away with that. Yeah, we'll do those. Alright, let me go ahead and save this. Save that. Yes, yes, I know. Alright, we'll go ahead and pro-fill, and then, actually, let me load in my deck to Omega first before I do that. Give me one sec, guys. Trash you, imports. Alright, cool. Should be good then. Alright, so go ahead and do profile, so that way for recording's sake. Alright guys, here's episode 19's deck list. We are taking a very, risky play with this one because I'm bringing out the Sharks. Sharks slash the water deck. This does function well enough that I think we should be able to pull some wins with it. I'm a little worried though, but at the same time I'm also kind of getting tired of playing the Lunalight deck, and I think I'm sure Hero would love to have a deck that he could possibly have a chance against. That being said, I am a little worried because we do have bans coming up next week, and debuting this now means that this will become ban viable. Also, my extra deck payouts are not as good as I like them to be, but I'm going to make this run as well as I can. Basically, at this point, the main goal of the game is either control with Stealth Kraken or getting either Utopic Ray Lancer or Black Ray Lancer on board. And then, of course, we've also got the funnies with the Link plays. We got Geonator, we got Transcode, and we got Access Code. And then I threw this in just as a funny haha because it's a board nuke. And plus, having Spirit of Neos is a quick search for a poly, and also just a nice body blocker. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get to our duels and see what happens. So just realized I need to get the window up for the wheels and stuff. So let me get that situated here. Let's make sure my source is set correctly. Should be okay. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Turn off Master Duel, turn on Omega, and call in our opponent. Yarlow.
I don't know how I don't know how this episode is gonna go because I don't know. I have not played this deck in a while.
I assume you at least spun something on the wheel that you can actually operate.
I sure spun something on that wheel.
Because I will tell you this right now, my wheel decided to throw. First, I managed to pull back into the Yubel pack again, even though that would have done nothing for me. That still has the Sacred Beast cards in it, so I could have done something with that. Didn't get to go back there.
Yeah.
I ended up spinning and landing on Abyss Actor, which is an archetype I've never played before, so I have no idea how that works. Rescue Ace.
Uh-huh.
This is about to get interesting.
It's gonna get interesting, all right.
Depending on how well you pulled, yeah, this is going to get very interesting. Now the question is, would I have even been able to, Okay, let me see what we got going on here. Okay, so this guy... Okay, that's during your main phase. Tribute to special summon. If I special summon, you just get to pull. You just get to straight special summon. Okay. Interesting, but not something... Not terrible. I am going to go ahead and... Wait, what does your field spell do? Oh, you gain. While I control a monster, all your guys gain extra power. You also get extra normals.
I get a second normal summon.
You get an extra normal, and you also get to recycle. Okay. Well, I don't think that's really gonna. I don't think it's gonna do much.
I'm gonna be honest here. The field spell does basically nothing really.
I was gonna say it's like I don't think it's gonna do a whole lot right now, so I'm just gonna hit pop your back row.
The field spell does really. I'm gonna be honest here. Yeah, the field spell does literally not. The field spell doesn't do nothing, but it doesn't do a whole lot. We're Umi?
Yes, we're playing fish today because I decided to give the furry girls a break.
Shut up, Terminate Registry. I don't care.
I know, right?
It's without fail. Every time we're doing one of these episodes, that damn thing shows up.
I know, our timing is, like, impeccable. It's ridiculous.
It's hilarious.
It is. It's really funny. Let's see here. This dumps to Graveyard. We'll dump Crystal Shark.
Oh. Oh, so you have just enough shark stuff to actually kind of play it, but not enough to like maybe do a lot.
Yeah, I can kind of do some stuff here and there, but whether or not it's enough to
win
over this, that's a whole other story.
To beat over Turbulence plus Fire Engine.
What am I adding here? Do I just do this one for later, maybe? Probably? So I'm gonna get this one there later. Yeah, I'll just add Buzzsaw for later.
Oh, sure, I'll activate this effect.
Yes, we have a fire versus water duel, which is not something I was expecting.
This is lit.
Alright, we'll go ahead and activate Crystal and Grave.
You'll see when we're done with the duels here, how sheer stupid my pulls were.
Let's see. Alright, so I am Xyz locked, but, you know, that's what this deck does.
I think you're locked into specific. I think it's just Xyz in general. I don't think it's specifically.
No, it's not specifically water. It's. Oh no, Bishark is actually locking me to water. So.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Crystal has me on Xyz lock. Lifeless doesn't actually lock me, but Abyss does lock me. So I am specifically locked to Aqua or water.
The water monsters.
Which is fine. It's a shark deck. That's what we do here.
Small note, by the way, while I control, if you do go to the battle phase and do it, you have to deal with my other rescue aces before you can deal with Hydrant.
Oh, one of these got a
Hydrant has the effect of while I control rescue base other than it, you can't target Hydrant for attacks
Gotcha. So it's one of
or card
those.
effects. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know.
I just wanted to mention that just in case. So if you tried to attack it during the battle phase, you weren't wondering why you couldn't.
I'm just trying to decide where I want to take this because I have a couple options. So do that.
I mean, ironically, until it hits my turn, I've got nothing to do right now. I basically just sit here and wait.
I think we will go with this maneuver. I am going to seize into Nash Knight.
Oh God!
I will then activate Nash's effect to dump both materials out. I will slide a Ragna Zero underneath it. And I will steal your... What does actually Hydrant do? Once per turn, you activate a quick play spell set by the effective... So this is a searcher's turn stuff. That's why it has a protection.
It's kind of a searcher.
So is it worth it to steal that, or do I snatch one of your big guys? Probably. What was this one? During your main phase, set up to 4 directly from oh, yeah, you know what? Fuck that. I'm stealing him. I am keeping that. Yoink. Mine now.
Well.
The problem is, where else do I go with this? Trying to think here, because he gets that.
You want to know one thing I'm glad about? I'm glad you won last week because you could have had both this and oh God, why? But you, oh fuck, God damn it.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything else to go into with this one, so he's just gonna sit there as a big idiot. Which means I am gonna end up probably eating a little bit of damage off of Fire Engine into Leaf Fish.
It doesn't. The point being is that you're going to eat damage off of Leaf Fish regardless of what I have on board.
Yeah.
Except for Hydrant, obviously.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much else I can do with that, so I'm just passing it back, and we'll see what happens.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and banish the copy of Alert in my graveyard to summon out a Preventer. Gonna put that face down. Even though it doesn't really do a lot, I'm just gonna put it face down.
Gave my Nash Knight a nap. Nash gets a nappy.
I actually have to think here because I have a couple of different ideas for what direction I can go in right now.
I'm trying to remember. Does Fire Ace run extra deck?
Rescue Ace does not. Rescue Ace does not inherently have its own extra deck stuff. No, but they do run extra deck stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, I figured they run some kind of extra deck. I was more referring to if they had their own dedicated extras. That's more what I meant.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, what is that one doing?
Impulse basically targets the monster with the highest attack on your field and negates neither player can activate the effects. It basically doesn't do anything.
No,
I just activated it just so it stopped. So it stopped asking pretty much.
Yeah, because that doesn't do much against Leaf Fish, because Leaf Fish don't do shit. It only does stuff on summon, and it does stuff in the grave. On field, it is useless, basically.
If I do that, I need this too. I could also do that, but actually, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do exactly the thing you were saying I was gonna do. Attack with that.
Yeah.
And I think I'm actually going to. I know I'm gonna eat a little damage off of this doing it, but I'm gonna actually flip it back up because I didn't actually want to have it face down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guts.
White woman jump scare? Did you? Oh no, that's right. You did have this before. You just didn't summon it.
I just didn't have I didn't have a way to summon it really.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's right there in your extra deck from last week. I just forgot you had it. Okay.
I think I pulled it last. I think I might have pulled it last week even.
Okay, so I can't do spec summon out of grave while she's on board. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really have anything that does anything with that. Why can't I? Oh, that's why, because those are not that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, so literally the only thing I'm playing around is I can't.
And I was willing to
is I can't.
I was willing to do that because I needed to get my turbulence back into circulation for me.
I'm assuming he does something in grave. No, but I'm assuming you have a way to revive him. Okay. All right.
Well, it's not just that, but I wanted to get it back into my circulation, not have it stuck under an disease monster, regardless.
I mean, fair enough. Can't really argue with that one. All right. So, like I said, I can't spec out of grave, so this does nothing for me. This one will, however, Lantern Shark. Except it didn't want to do that. I don't know why.
If you're wondering why Lantern didn't activate, because Buzzsaw has a thing where the effect of the card you summon can't be activated. That can't be activated.
All right. Duh. Reading. We love it here.
The worst part is I haven't played Rescue Ace in a while, but I remember how to play it, and I play sharks in my masochist from my masochist thing that I'm doing. So I know how both these decks run.
Yeah. Okay, how do I want to do this? I'm trying to think. What does she have here?
Oh shit.
Which is unaffected by activated effects unless specifically targeted.
Mm-hmm.
Which of course means you gotta do the reading!
Yeah, which means you basically have to... Okay, something like Dark Hole couldn't get rid of her, but something like... I'm trying to think about an example of both sides of this. Like, Dark Hole couldn't, but I think, like... Something like, Jesus Christ. I can't think of the other example. Oh wait. Oh, something like Magic Cylinder could deal with her. Not destroy her, but in the case of just like doing something to her.
Yeah.
And I will say, by the way, because I'm playing Rescue Ace, I will say there are ways to recycle my my engraved Rescue Aces.
Yeah, I know. I figured as much. What does this one do? Yeah, that doesn't do anything. It just... Okay. Alright, so if I do that... So if I do this... And if I do that, puts that on that. That should take care of it? Question mark? I don't want to do this.
You know, I'm gonna be 100% honest here. I forgot. I thought Goddess was a dark monster.
Nope, she's a light monster. Surprisingly,
She's apparently a light. Sure.
Figure. Let's do this. Okay. Would prefer a better play, but you know that's not the worst in the world. We'll shuffle these guys back. Since that's not a summon effect. It's not bad.
I do love that. I do love that Leaf Fish has that effect.
Unfortunately, that's not enough to deal with her.
Nope.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to double check that. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to activate this. For what little that's probably worth.
I love how you said like when you said what I'm gonna do here is I was gonna literally just end up saying what, run and scream like a little child.
Now I'm going to put a fence in your way. A fence of swords, at least for 5 seconds. As I assume you're going to have some way to get rid of
I
it.
draw into up until I potentially draw into a feather duster.
Yeah, that's true, because you do have that in your collective.
Which ironically I have not drawn.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
For now.
For now. Alright, I'm going to activate Umi, or Sea Self attack. Or Sea Self 2, whatever. I am summoning Thing to put another thing in your way. I don't know. Anyway, Buzzsaw Shark. Activate Shark. We're going to target. Let's target
I honestly
Crystal.
feel like I honestly feel like in the end I shouldn't have made Goddess when I did. I should have held off on her for a little bit.
Let's see here.
I'm not saying when I made her was necessarily the worst thing I could have done, but I also could have waited.
Let's summon a Dream Shark.
Dream Shork.
Dream Shark. Okay, I don't want you doing that, game. That's annoying.
What?
No, I'm trying to summon one thing, but the only way to summon it is doing a thing I don't want to do. So it's like, ugh.
Oh.
Being an annoying bitch.
extra steps you don't want to go into.
Pretty much. Kragan. And I know this ain't gonna do shit, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yep, nothing.
Because Kragan doesn't target!
I was like, fuck it, it'd be funny. Nope, doesn't do shit. Yeah, that figures.
I find it funny that, like, that Kragan doesn't target.
I know. You'd think it would, but...
You would think it would, but it doesn't.
Which is stupid.
Very. Believe me, I know. I play this thing in Masochist as well. I know. I'd love if it targeted. Oh, good.
Well, at this point, it's just a countdown
Okay, look
to
at that.
how long till you get the duster. Ah, there's Turbulence making a return.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Turbulence revives and goes right back in. Not that it really matters at this point.
I'm gonna take this one,
Also,
this one, this one, and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yay, back row. Now, if only I had a feather duster.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna actually use the effect of HQ. I'm gonna put back 1, 2, 3.
I do have a feather duster. I don't know. I just haven't drawn it yet. Yours is all like traps and quick plays anyway, so.
Yeah, all of my back row do they all do something, but the one big problem is, you know what every single one of these back row require me to have on field?
A rescue
Basically.
ace monster?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you don't have right now.
That's what I don't have. you the one that I want? Yes, you're the one that I
Oh,
want.
we'd love
Okay.
to see it.
Woo! Impulse!
Yay!
I'm gonna actually go ahead and I'm gonna activate alert as well.
Okay, so you just get to add a card to hand.
Yeah, alert. If I didn't have, if I have a rescue ace, if I have any rescue ace, I can add one. I can add a monster. I can add a rescue ace from. Well, no, with alert, I can add a rescue ace to hand from grave to hand. But if I had specifically hydrant on board, I can search for a rescue ace monster instead.
Okay, options. What do I have that I can do? That's a real question now.
If you hear anything in the background, it's because I bought Deltarune just before we started this. And I've been playing it for a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, that still doesn't count. Oh my gosh.
What?
No, just looking at another card.
Hmm. Fair enough.
I think what I will do though is go ahead and just.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
So I figure you're gonna probably do that. Oh.
I'm gonna start by activating. I'm trying to. Yeah. I'm gonna start by doing that.
Okay, so my
So your Kraken will be told. No.
My Craggy.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and activate Extinguish, targeting that.
Wait, what is this effect? Oh, I can just. Yeah, it's fine. Okay,
Yeah, on its own, like a lot of these cards, I kind of wish I had activated things a little differently. But if I had, Kraken would have been able to destroy whatever I summoned. So I'd rather leave the impulse up than have to deal with my monster getting blown up a second time.
Kaboom. Just trying to think here.
Just do that so the music isn't. Well, yeah, so the music isn't playing the whole time.
The only thing is, I know the biggest pain in the ass for me is that stinking goddess on the board.
The biggest pain in your ass right now is literally the card that's sitting there saying, "Hey, guess what, idiot? I'm bigger."
I mean, I have a way to get around it. I just don't really want to burn one of the cards in my hand. But I think I don't have much choice at this point. Tossing Polly. I'm going to turn Kraken into Topic Ray Lancer.
Okay.
You know, I do kind of wish that she'd actually shrunk a little lower. I thought
Because now she's still big enough that you now have to crash if you want to get rid of her.
Yeah, unfortunately, but you know, we make the sacrifices.
It's like, yeah, hey, if you have to make the sacrifice to deal with my big bitch, you might as well.
I haven't normaled yet, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it can't hurt to, even if you don't use these for Xyz materials, it can't hurt just to have them on board as bodies.
Let the bodies hit the board. Right now it's actually kind of even, YGM. We're both at around 60, around
We're at
6,000 life.
relatively the same life points. The thing that makes it hard to discern who's ahead right now is the fact that like both of us have like something that keeps the other from doing something right now.
Yeah. That is the part that is the pain in the butt. Also, I thought I could do something with that. That did not actually go the way I wanted that to. Okay, interesting. Oh well. We can still deal with this. What is this one? Oh yeah, I do that. So.
So key little note, by the way, you're not actually dealing with that.
Oh, that's rude. That's just wooed. How dare.
Oh, and it gets worse, by the way. It gets worse.
Oh, great. Magnemite.
I was waiting for a light monster to hit my graveyard. I was waiting for a light monster to hit my grave regardless. I didn't care what it was. I didn't care if it was goddess or a hand trap. Okay, I'm gonna activate HQ's effect. I'm gonna put back 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember when I was doing this all the way back with Prank Kids?
Oh yeah, this recycling bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, at least you're still delayed for one turn unless you finally drew into your feather duster.
Um.
And there goes the swords finally.
Okay.
Yeah, that move probably fucked me big time. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Those two back row were literally just set as just a way to like make you do something about them.
Well, it doesn't really matter. As you can see, I've got nothing, so you basically have a free shot at me.
I'm gonna take the free normal summon. Then I'll summon out Fire Engine. The sad truth is though I had to summon something regardless of what I did because I didn't have enough damage with just Goddess and Druid's Worm on board. I will say though, if I hadn't drawn it to specifically alert when I did, I was gonna actually tribute summon Fire Engine with my Druid's Worm and my face down that I set.
Ow. Rematch.
Omega?
That was a breaking.
I'm waiting for Omega to give me the thing for the option for doing rematch. It's for some reason not giving me that option right away. There we go. Took longer than it needed to. I don't know what's with my Omega today. It's pulling the not responding a lot today.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, okay. Omega, sometime today, please. Ooh. Oh, wait, is this a free summon? Okay, cool. That'll work. I can make this work. Okay. I'm gonna activate the HQ again.
How many of these did you pull? Actually, I don't know. What rarity is this? And okay.
It's literally. I will tell you this. Even if I hadn't pulled into 6 copies of it, I could have crafted the other 2 copies I needed because it's a common.
Okay. I'm just curious because I know with some of these archetypes that make the field spells freaking URs. So
Yeah, for some reason they make them UR for some reason. Turbulence. Tribute off the engine. Activate turbulence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
okay.
And pass. That's all I needed to do. During your draw phase, I'm going to activate alert targeting the monster I attributed off to summon turbulence in the first place. Bring back out the fire engine.
That's a lot of dudes. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see if I do this. If I do that, what do I go into?
Yeah. I can make this work. I love how aside from like a couple hand traps and like the bestial specifically, I'm playing basically fire and that's it.
Do I? Okay.
You actually have to think here.
Let's see.
I don't have to do much. I don't have to do much thinking at all. My field's already set up. I'm good. Like I'm fine.
Yeah, no. So I'm just like, okay. Let me see. And when okay, that's summons monster effect. Specs another monster.
Fire engine. If you special summon a monster, I get to bring another one out. I get to bring out level 4 Laura from deck. Impulse. If you activate a monster effect, I can tribute it to basically do the same thing a fire engine does, but on a tribute instead. And turbulence doesn't really do much of anything right now. He just sets the 4. He just sets the up to 4 cards from my deck.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'm trying to think here because there's a move I could make. There's a move I can make, but I also don't really think it actually is gonna help me right now. So I'm gonna take the risk on this one and just pass on the 2 sets and just see what happens.
I mean, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Turbulence's effect again. I'm gonna set 1, set 2. All right.
Can you use these after setting them,
No. The only ones right now that I can use are the ones directly in the center.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
The three that are in the middle are the ones you need to worry about right now. Basically, that's it.
Okay, so that one summons.
Summon Preventer.
Okay, Yes.
if you got nothing, if you got, I was gonna say, if you had nothing back there, you were dead this turn. Okay, I'm gonna activate alert.
So I know you get at least something back.
My hand. And I'm gonna summon the impulse.
Okay, so I only eat 15.
Yeah, you're eating 15 instead. You're eating 15 instead of dying this turn.
Uh, yeah, you can see why I was like debating on a maneuver there, consider as I had that in my hand.
I'm gonna rescue, bring back out the turbulence.
Okay, so another big idiot to deal with, but
Yep.
okay,
Yeah,
alright.
I will tell you, dealing with the field spell there was the correct move.
Alright, so I'm gonna special summon out Dream Shark.
I am going to. I'm gonna flip up Extinguish, destroying the Dream Shark.
Rude. Okay, well, I'm going to normal summon a 7-colored fish. One of the fucking cards that comes in these packs literally lists normal water monsters. Like, what crack are you on? But yeah, I had this in my hand last turn. I was like, do I really want to... Rude! That is so mean. Well, I'm still going to slap your impulse with a fish.
No, you're not.
What is... Oh, okay.
Reinforce doesn't just give the attack and defense. If I believe if I
Yeah,
banish it from grave, I can target a rescue spell and bring it and put it on board.
Attack defense boost makes it unaffected by monster effects and destruction protection. Man, that is a loaded card.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to go ahead and activate the effect of this, and I'm going to reset rescue. Damn, I didn't think this deck was going to be this mean.
Well, this isn't this deck. The deck I'm playing, I will admit, is not in the best of conditions. It definitely needs some work. But I was just I was getting tired of the furries, so
yeah,
I thought
I
you
can
might want
definitely
to break
see
from that. Although seeing what you're playing now, I might have still struggled even with the furry deck.
You might, I might have actually, with this deck in particular, I might have stood a chance against that deck. You want to know the funniest part about this episode? I only summoned from the extra deck one time, and that was a goddess.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, you got yourself your got yourself a nice 2-0 there.
Game one, I had to work for it. Game two, I just sat back and just did everything.
Yeah. Alright, let me send you the picture for my deck.
Yeah, I'm trying to send the picture at the moment. This is my downloads folder. It's doing the thing it normally does.
As always.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go update our little score sheet thing as well.
Oh wow, yeah, your deck really, you're really in dire straits right now for good stuff. Or good stuff right now.
I think the main weakness I've got is in my extra deck. My extra deck doesn't have the full follow through that I need because I keep not getting access to the I keep not getting access to the actual like Xyz armor pack.
Yeah.
If I can get into that one, or if we roll structure deck and I get onto the shark pack or the shark deck, since that is one now.
Yeah.
I'd have a much better extra deck payoff. But right now my extra deck is where
Um,
I'm having issues.
I will tell you though, the absolute zero you have in your extra deck. Yes, I saw it as soon as I looked at your extra deck. The second I did, it's better to have a copy of Mask Change and Acid as well if you're going to play that card.
Well, currently I don't have either of those. Trust me, I would throw those in there if I could. So I know that
Because if you
combination.
had,
No, I
if
trust me. I
because
know the
with
combo.
Acid and yeah, Acid and Mask Change just turns absolute zero into a board wipe pretty much.
Yeah. Throw Ab Zero off the board, blow out the monsters, Acid blows out the back row,
And
free
there you go.
hits.
You've just dealt with the whole field.
Yeah, I know the combo. I used to do that when I played Heroes on Master Duel proper. So I'm aware.
Yeah.
I just don't have access
And
to Acid right now because I don't think I've actually gotten
I mean,
that pack yet.
yeah. Out of every single deck that I've played so far,
Why do you
this
have
was the
two
one
Feather
deck
Dusters now?
I've had two. I've actually had two. I pulled a second one. I mean, no, I pulled a second. Remember the week where I said, how? Remember the day where I said, how are we handling like if a card's on the ban list? Because I pulled into the Harpy pack that week that I said that.
You know what? I didn't realize that you had two in your deck list from last week. I'm looking at the one from last week now. Yeah, there's two of them straight up right there. I just didn't
Yeah,
acknowledge it.
I pulled into that.
Yeah, I just
And
didn't acknowledge
look
it.
at
Apparently.
that. Look at my deck and tell me that it's not just straight up constructed Rescue Ace.
Yeah, no, like as little as I know about Rescue Ace, this looks fucking constructed. Oh my gosh, this.
I literally pulled everything.
So I will say this is going to make our bans next week very interesting, considering we both decided to run new decks this week. I was honestly half contemplating hanging off because now that I've played the Sharks, you have more targets for bans, but I'm like, I need to do something different.
I'm going to be 100% honest here. The only reason I didn't play my deck from last week again is because when I pulled into Rescue Ace and I saw that I literally pulled fucking everything, I was just like, you know what? Let's just play something different.
I mean, to be fair, no, like this. Yeah, no, that is absolutely like fair enough. I would have probably done the same thing because yeah, fucking hell, that is loaded. Plus,
I know exactly what's getting banned out of this Rescue Ace deck. Turbulence.
Probably yeah. I'm gonna have to like research through some of these through the Fire Ace cards just to see what does what. Because yeah, damn. All right, well,
Like the only thing I had to craft like a couple cards, but it was like so little that I just sat there and went like, well.
and this was what your wheel landed on.
Yeah, it landed on this, and at first I was sitting there like, "Oh God, I gotta play Rescue Ace." Then I saw what I was. As I was pulling it, I saw what I was pulling, and you ever have that feeling where the more packs you pull out of a 10-pack, the more hope you see. Like the first pack, I'm like, whatever. Second pack, same thing. Third pack, same thing. And then I started to see the cards show up, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Is Rescue Ace, I'm trying to remember, is Rescue Ace one of those archetypes that's mixed with another archetype, or is it a solo one? Because I know they keep remixing some of these packs.
Ace, it's more of a solo deck than it is mixed with something.
No, I mean like the secret pack.
Oh, I don't know, actually.
Because unless they change it, because I know they keep remixing secret packs, I thought the Rescue Ace ones were mixed with like the Machina cards.
Oh yeah, they are.
Okay, so you really pulled like basically you pulled all Rescue, no, barely any Machina to be able to pull that kind of deck together.
Oh, I pulled into a couple Machina cards. Like I pulled into I think the level 7 one that says like pitch it and another card that equal level 7. Or like, I mean, pitch 2 cards that equal level 7, which usually itself plus another random card to summon it out from wherever. I pulled into like that and stuff, and I pulled into like, you know that level, it's like a level 10 machine monster that's used in trains quite often. Like you send a machine monster, and for each one you send it gains 800 attack.
Off the top of my head, I don't know which one you're talking about, but I believe.
But it's a level 10 that like you do something specific, and then it like it can summon it with like a lot of attack, or just use it for a free level 10 monster.
I mean, yeah, that
I
sounds
pulled
about
into
right.
a couple things like that too, but I didn't really pull into anything that was like I actually like actually exactly what you said. I pretty much pulled into pretty much all rescue aids and little to no Machina.
With how constructed that this deck looks, yeah, you
That
had
deck
to have
looks.
basically pulled just straight rescue ace.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, with that out of the way, let's do our wheels and find out what our prizes are going to be. First up, as usual, our prize for ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I was really hoping it would do that one. Okay. Alright, so we
Oh
got
god.
extra packs. That just means we get 5 extra packs on the secret pack.
Oh, so it's basically what we did. It's pretty much what we did this week, except minus the wheel being involved. Minus the wheel being involved for me specifically.
Yep, and speaking of, let's see, swap wheels. Spin your wheel. Now you get the winner wheel this time.
Yeah, because I happen to run in with literally a constructed tier deck, basically.
And the wheel has decided to reward you because you get the option that has the UR potential.
We already know where that's going.
Depends on what secret pack you pull into, unless you just want to throw it into the legacy box.
Well, that's not what I mean specifically. I mean it's going to be used as a UR. It's not going to be used as anything lower. Because win or lose, you always end up with what? You always end up with like what, a couple, like at least one extra SR.
Yeah, no, you get so. And I apparently the wheel has decided to give me even more packs, so I get to open 20 packs this week.
Do
Here's hoping I pull something fucking amazing.
you know what the funniest part is? I was sitting there in the back of my head thinking we already had 15 packs. Come on, give me another 5.
Well, 5 is not an option on the winner wheel. The winner wheel only has basically 2 options. It's just it has 3 of each, so it's either that one or the one that has just the SR and NRs.
Mm,
The winner wheel
mm.
is like really not. It's not really meant to give you that much for winning because you're already ahead or winning and stuff.
Yeah,
You win the
well,
week, so it's like it's not really meant to do too much. But I mean, you still got the better one. You got the UR craft, so
yeah. I got the thing that says, "Hey, you now get to basically you now get to win. You got to win, and you get a UR."
pretty much. All right. Well, with that out of the way, good luck on your polls, and I am hoping I get something amazing this week.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with the pulls that I got from last week. The pulls I got from that rescue ace deck, I half expect my pulls this week to be garbage.
Well, also don't forget we are going into bans next week, so this will be fun.
This would be the week for Dragoon to show up.
Also, speaking of next week, before we split, I am supposed to be working next Sunday, but it's going to be an early shift, so I get home probably like slightly after 2 o'clock, so we can meet up early again to run our lines. So just FYI on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, good luck on your polls.
I'm just waiting for the pack client to open up because it's sure taking its time right now.
I'm waiting for them to friggin' update the thing. Actually, since we're still here, did you see the change log for Master Duel where like they're gonna mix a bunch of the packs again? I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah, I think I saw it and I was like, what? Like, why though?
Like they ripped the Predaplant cards out of the pack with the cubic, so I presume Predaplant's getting its own pack in the future. What was the other one?
It'll probably either get its own pack or it'll get mixed in with some other like plant stuff probably.
Yeah, no, it's Predaplants out of the packs with cubics. X-Sabers were taken out of the pack they were mixed it with Scareclaws, and then Gate Guardians have been taken out of the Kashtiras and mermales have been removed from the pack with tier limits. I'm like, oh no, what are they doing? That last one
Like
in particular, I'm like, what are you doing? You can't. Tier limits are not. There's not enough tier cards to keep them in their own secret pack. What are you doing?
I literally just sat there and the entire time I saw this happening, I swear to God, I had the reaction of, but why?
I don't know. It's so weird. Like taking X Sabers out of Scareclaw, that makes sense because like that
Yeah,
particular pack, I remember opening some of those in the past season, and X
yeah.
Saber is like 70% of that, with Kashtira being like the other part of it, or
With
not
the
Kashtira,
Scarecrows
Scareclaw.
being like a
And then like
yeah.
with the Kashtira Gate Guardian one, I feel like both of them are big enough that they could actually live as their own secret packs, and then just like maybe.
I remember pulling them in this series specifically. They are basically 50-50 in that pack, pretty much.
Yeah, so like those could survive as their own secret packs, and then obviously Predaplants, yeah, that's its own secret pack. That never should have been mixed with
Oh
anything in
yeah.
the first place. It's the tier limit one where I'm like, there's not enough cards in the tier archetype to run its own secret pack. Not to mention the fact that two of the main cards are banned because the Goodfield spell and Murley do not exist in the game currently. Well, I mean they exist in the game; they're just banned. You can't do anything with them.
You know what scares me about them moving that out of that pack? They might be bringing them back.
Honestly, with considering the power state of the game as it is currently, that would be funny as hell to see Murley and that card come back, even in some limited capacity, just to see how Tier Limits handles the modern meta.
Like literally, okay. The best thing they could do is give back the put all the fusion makers except for the one of the they put the ones that are all like on the list that are on the base somewhere, put them both to like one, and then just see how it works out. If it works well, then they can slowly go up or something.
Well, I think the main thing is like the real key that made the tier decks work was having the Ishizu fairies. If they leave Kelbeck and Agido banned, then the deck's probably still not going to cook as hard as it used to, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how that one plays out when that update launches. I think sometime next month, they said.
Yeah, it'll probably be sometime next month because like I don't know because like if they really want to make tier limit good but not amazing, it's like yeah, like you said there, it almost has to be in a sense where they do the thing where it's like they leave the Shizu cards, they leave the Shizu Millers banned.
Yeah, the shufflers are still legal. I think that they're just limited. I think one of them's
Yeah, like
limited to one, and
the shufflers
Dora's at, like,
the shufflers
two.
in tier limit really don't do anything. Like they just kind of once you've used them up once, then they can kind of send them back if they got milled into grave or something.
Well, I mean, tier limits by themselves always will recycle themselves because they throw themselves back in the deck when you activate them. It's the Millers were more, or not the Millers, but the Shufflers were honestly more for the mirror play because you could fuck with your opponent by
You
throwing
could shuffle back your opponent's monsters.
yeah, before their fusion effect could go off. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but that's very interesting.
I mean, granted, I'm sitting at the point where it's like, if they bring it back, fine. I might rebuild the deck, but at the same time, I'm sitting there just like, I don't know.
Well, either way, we will find out when it happens. Meantime, as we keep saying, good luck on the polls. See you later.
Yeah, we this has been said a couple times now, and we're still bullshitting.
This is what we in since I'm half Filipino. This is what we call in that half of my culture the goodbye tour.
Oh no! Believe me, I already know that for some of my things in with some of my like background, it's like, yeah, no, the goodbye does not just last 2 seconds. It usually takes 5 minutes.
It's like, all right, we're leaving. Time to go say goodbye to everyone and have like 5 or 10 minute conversations with every single person on the way out. Meanwhile,
And then you don't even know if you're done then.
Meanwhile, and then like, usually it's our mother doing it. Meanwhile, me standing at the car just waiting and going like, "Come on!"
Yeah, we're usually sitting in the passenger seat or the back seat, depending on time, and we're sitting there, just like sitting in the seat, kind of just sitting back a little. We're like, "Come on, I want to go home."
Also, yes, Scotty, I'm half Filipino, half white, so
I think if I remember correctly, it's obviously white. Then there's a little bit of German in there, a little bit of Irish, and some other shit. There's some German in there too, I think.
You're a European mutt.
No, I am basically the best way to describe what I really am is, Casper the Ghost.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
I'm that white. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Yeah, I'm that white.
Scotty just said that explains the war crimes. Oh. Oh God! One of the if I ever pull in this deck, I will do it just for the fucking meme of it. I swear to God, if I pull in a Claudian, I will put on the shittiest German accent the entire time. Oh gosh, that would be so funny.
I mean, I think you can definitely tell the joke there.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up, but it's that kind of fucked up where it's like, you go off because I'm
Alright, well, for real this time. Talk to you later.
For that, now we're gonna actually leave.
Yeah, I pressed the button, so I actually left. Alright, let me reset my brain so we can do the polls, as my internet is slightly flaking. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. But we roll with it. And welcome to episode 20 of the Crazy Card Carnival. We basically kind of ate that one. Decided to play a new deck. That did not pan out the way I was hoping. And also Hero just has a new powerhouse of a deck. But we're also doing bans this week, so we'll see just how that ends up rolling off. But we have a lot of packs to open, so let's get to it. Because we rolled extra packs on our main wheel, and I rolled extra packs on the loser wheel. And I saw a bunch of shiny back there, so I'm hopeful. Sprite Carrot. Hey, a Mech Knight. Alright, here's our first yellow. Let's see what we got. Speedroid. Magic Cylinder. If I remember correctly, that opens the Rocket pack again, which could actually be a good one, just because we do have a UR craft for this week since we lost. Dark Grepher, Gladiator Beast. Also another Absolute Power Force, although I don't think we need another one of those. Right, we can't even play Crimson. Regulus the Fairy Beast and Cyber Phoenix. And neither of those open a pack. That's fascinating. I'm kind of surprised by that. I would have thought the Phoenix would have opened a pack. Another Time Lord, which apparently I already have that Time Lord. Alright, first one of our purple, or of our ultras. Primite. Ooh. That could be a really fun one if I can actually pull decent with that. I've run Primite in some of my other decks in Master Duel. I don't really want Acers, or Seers, however you pronounce that. Okay, I believe there was only 3 shinies, and I think this is the last of the purple ones, or the blue ones. Clock Tower Prison, Harpy Queen, Teardrop the Rika Queen. Do I really want to try and play plants? Not particularly. Psyframe Gear Alpha. If only I had Driver. Alright, can we end on a good pack? Ooh, we do have two potentials. Let's see. Evil Hero and Libromancer. Okay, well. So I was right, yeah, Shot Through Fiction, that is the Rocket Pack, which I have an Ultra guarantee on, which is hilarious. The problem I have with this pack now is that I don't have access to, which one was it? Striker Dragon, because he banned that. I think he also banned the field spell, if I remember correctly. Pinned messages. Striker Dragon and Boot Sector Launch. So I don't have those as game plans. But going into it just potentially for like, I mean, I can guarantee craft a Boral, and then I can try and get some more rocket cards. Plus Mirror Force, that could be just like some generic stuff. That could be funny. And with a UR guaranteed to be really funny. Also, I have 20 packs to burn, so. However, I am honestly more interested with this, because, as we mentioned, one of the things that he brought up was the idea of if I'm gonna run Absolute Zero in the deck, just because I can, having a copy of Acid would be a nice play, and I have a copy of Acid. I can make a copy of Acid. Plus I got 20 packs worth. Also, just Dark Law. I run enough Dark monsters. Dark Law would be a nice pain in his ass. And Malicious Bane as well. I believe he has that, actually. Hold on. Let me actually double check in the older deck list. Yeah, this one. He does, in fact... Oh, he has Malicious Bane and he has Dark Law, too. So, he's been in there. So a little bit of fighting fire, or with fire for heroes would be interesting. And I do have 20 packs, so I could technically dump 10 here, dump 10 there, and just see what happens. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to dump 10 packs of our 20 packs into Transfigured Heroes, and just see what we pull. So with that out of the way, let's go. Ooh, I see 3 purples. That's a good sign. Ooh, another number in the 101 in the 10 series, Masquerade. That could be fun as an extra add-on for the Shark deck. Assuming, of course, the Shark deck is still going to be alive after next episode. That opened another hero pack. Which one was that? Oh, these ones are outside the pack, but that could give us potential new options. Soul Crossing and Ancient Gear Hydra. So that's the EG cards and 2 different packs that have Ancient Gears in it? What packs have Ancient Gears in it other than, you know, Ancient Gear? Adjusted Gold, 2 copies of Adjusted Gold, and hey, a Super Poly target. I'll take that. I know he's got one of those, but now I do too. So, haha. Speaking of, I will laugh if I get myself another copy of Super Poly out of this. Oh, it's in the pack, so it's possible. B Buster Drake, another Ancient Gear card. What the hell? Oh, hey, look, Super Poly. Called it. So that's fun. Parallel World Fusion. I believe that's a Synchro card or a Pendulum card. Something like that. Okay, we got a gold inside and outside the pack. Let's see what we got. Ice Jade and Master Change 2. Nice. So what is this thing? Darkest Night. And the one thing I haven't noticed, I haven't seen any dark fusions, which is going to be annoying. I know there's ways to work around that, but I am going to need that card. I mean, that's one of the ones that can work around it. It's the Supreme King Castle. Field spell. Alright, this one's inside the pack. What do we got? Oh, there's Dark Law. Alright, and last pack of this 10. Dark End Evaporation Dragon. Does that open a pack? It opens 3 packs. What do you open, sir? What do we have options for now? Okay, so that's EGs. This is Dragon Maids. What are you? This is... Oh, this is a bunch of just random, like, high-end dragon stuff. I mean, it goes into that. Which, you know, that's a fun machine. But I don't really think I want to pull into this pack. What else? Creatures of Cosmic Ocean. This is the... Oh, this is Goatees and Ice Jades. Interesting. I have seen Goatees at work in Master Saga. This is a interesting deck and a pain in the butt to fight against, but also the Ice Jade cards are really strong too. Like this guy by herself is a pain in the butt. Plus, I could potentially do I could potentially add in or buff my water deck with some Ice Jade plays and keep that in the back pocket. What else we got here? Oh yeah, I forgot. I did pull into Primites. You know, Primites are interesting because they do have... And a lot of them are high rare, though. That's the main problem. This dragon would be really funny to have in, like, the fish deck or something. I mean, you gotta have to run normal monsters in a Primite deck anyway, especially because of Drill Beam. But, real question actually would be here. What's in the first Heroes pack? The first Heroes pack is all of this stuff. That's all the primary hero cards, which I have basically none of these. If I do, I really want to try and start building like a dedicated hero deck. Do I really want to try and do that? Oh, the problem is a lot of this doesn't really do as much for me as I think it would. Like, yeah, no, that doesn't do much. I mean, that's kind of okay. I don't think this is really gonna work the way I want it to. Okay, so what's in you? I forget. Yeah, this is all the ancient stuff. Friggin' EGs, Exodia. I think the funny part of going into this would be just trying to get my hands on that guy. Special this from hand or Metal Reflect Slime and just summon this and just sits there. Shifting Gears. What is this one? Oh, this is the other one that's the Ancient Pack or Ancient Gears opens up. Yeah, I don't really want that. And what is this? Libro and Topic? Yeah. Okay, what else can I get out of this pack? This is actually the question I have here. Okay, I'm missing Malicious Bane. I'm missing Neos Lord. I do need to get some copies of Dark Fusion. which I have at least that with the SR crafts. So I can do that. But I also need mass change. That would also be a really good card to have. Also, another copy of Super Poly would be funny, just to have that as well. But I do also want to try and get some acid. Or get acid. Yeah, I think we'll go for another dive. Alright, after sitting there thinking about it for a minute, I think we're going to do another dive on this pack just because there's some more cards that I want to try and see if I can high roll out of this thing. So, let's go again. Alright, a lot more yellow, a lot less purple, which is unfortunate. But hopefully it's... Well, as soon as I was about to say, hopefully it's all inside the pack. Nope. Doll Happiness, Rebirth of Parshath. Another one outside the pack, Citadel Whale. You know, you would have been nice to see you open up earlier. I think Citadel Whale opens one of the water packs. Okay, this one's inside the pack, thank goodness. Evil Mind. What does this card do? Oh, okay. Loop of Destruction, another Darkest Night, Infernal Rider. Oh yeah, that's the one that searches Super Poly. Yeah, not really pulling a whole lot that I can use, looks like, so... The really funny part, though, is because of the fact that Hero has run a lot of these cards himself, most of this is not going to be safe from banning anyway, so... If I try to run some of this next week, it won't make that much of a difference. Pack number 9, I'm still missing Dark Fusion, I'm still missing... come on, give me it. Still missing Mask Chain. Hey, it's a Tsuchinoko. I might just throw that in the deck just for the funny of it, because it's dangers. Another Mask Change 2, but no Mask Change normal. Thanks, game. Yeah, I just always want to look. Rulers of the Deep. Which one is this? Oh, that's a whole other pack thing I don't really want to deal with. Oh, that's Atlantis. Yeah, don't really want to deal with that. Alright, hold up. Before I forget. Bonus packs, legacy packs, 10 packs, go. And skip. Oh. Berserker Crush. That would be so funny to, like, slap him with a Karibo. I think I have Winged Karibo, too. That's the funniest part. I just need to get the card. Did I pull another? Oh, never mind. I was like, why is Bell sitting on top? It's like, oh, that's why. Alright, well, we will do our building and just messing around with it in a minute. I'm going to go run to the bathroom, so back in a minute. Alrighty, and we have returned. I'm just looking at the cards for my deck here. Okay, yeah, so I think our... Let me actually scribble these down here so I remember what the hell I'm writing. Let's see. Masked Hero. Acid. SR. Dark Fusion. SR. What do I need for N's and R's? Anything particular? Either a copy of Necrom or an extra copy of Necrom, or I could do another copy of Supreme Beast. And give her the dicks, Scotty. I could probably do that with Necrom, or I could get an extra copy of the field spell. Fiend Monster sends it evil. That would actually be a good way to dump that. We'll probably do Necrom. Evil Hero. Necrom N. The N/R craft. So I need to figure out what my UR craft is. Because I can either go for a copy of Malicious Bane, Evil Hero Monster in level 5 or higher monster, or I could crack it. I could break the UR into 2 more SRs and just get some more Dark Fusion copies. Or I get a copy of Dark Calling instead. What are you? Oh, yeah, don't really care about that. Although if I do break it, if I break the UR and go for that instead of trying to go for a board nuke, so it'd be another copy of Dark Fusion. I could do a copy of Dark Calling. I mean, that could be the play. Yeah, I think I will, actually. Next week I'm free all week besides Tuesday after work. My next off day is going to be Wednesday, because I have to work tomorrow and I have to work on Tuesday, and they're both late shifts. Which is annoying. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. So my week is going to be uploading like a madman. Nice. I had to finish editing stuff because we recorded a 2.5 hour, almost 40-minute video yesterday with the Chuckle Fucks. Yeah, break the UR. We'll do next. We'll do Dark Fusion ×2 and a Dark Calling. Alright, that's our crafts, so let's go ahead and make those and let's see what we can do with it. You... Dark Fusion... Yes, I can totally spell. What are you talking about? 2 of those and a copy of that. And then... come on, you. There we go. Alright, those are my 4 crafts for the week. Generates, or I guess 5 technically. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Alright, hero cards, and also just dismantle all the excess bullshits. This is where things get interesting. So I have to actually see what I have available hero-wise that I can use. And obviously you're going in the deck, you're going in the deck. I don't know why I can't see Dark Law, but oh, there he is. You go in the deck. What do you do? Oh, interesting. Hold on. To protect the world from devastation, thick booties for unification, to denounce the evils in truth and love, to tickle them cheeks to the stars above. Jesse, James, meow, bitch. Hi, Unsolved. How you doing? That's a hell of a way to make an entrance, and I appreciate the effort. That's funny. Standing here, I realize you were just like me, trying to make history. Oh, you're just singing, that. Fine. How are you? I had something else in mind. I'm doing alright. I'm just screwing around, trying to figure out my deck construction for drafting bullshittery. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'll figure this deck out later. I don't really feel like trying to struggle with putting that together right now. What we're going to do instead is I'm just gonna boot this up. And I just realized I don't have my music on, so I'm gonna turn on my music. Dum bum bum. What are we looking at here? Valmonica. Am I dueling against Vixie? Follow. Playing Advanced Wars and get my ass handed to me by the AI. Yeah, I've heard the AI can be kind of rough in that game. Follow, but the truth is hard to swallow. Follow me, and you'll see. Now we'll do the, just because I'm pretty sure this guy has other ways of spec summoning something. Why did I have to choose that? What the? Holy back row. Alright, let's see. Do they have any way of stopping me from doing stuff? Let's find out. Ugh. Okay, guess not. Activate emergency teleport. Still nothing. Interesting. Alright, get my search with blue. There's the imperm. I knew that was coming. It had to be. There's no way it wasn't coming. Ah. Sure, we'll do that. Come on, let me do my thing. Wow, that's just rude. And the worst part is that if I end my turn, my card gets banished thanks to the way I summoned it. I should have went for Typhoon. I know, it still would have screwed me either way. Alright, well, if they bum rush me, I'm dead. Oh my gosh, why the fucking Valmonicas? Stop negating my cards, you bitch! Well, at least I can still attack. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Okay, do I finally get to do what I want to do? Let's start that back row is another one of these stupid negate cards again. Hi, Vix. I did not actually expect that to happen. Ah, oh, come on. Rude person. Code word was used. uh. Yeah, so far they haven't played anything else other than generic cards and Valmonicas, so I'm assuming this is a pure build. How you doing today, Vix? Back in black. Alright, buddy, you've got one face down. Oh, they quit. Damn. I'm doing pretty good. I lost in my draft duels earlier, but... Damn it, Valmonica. Hey, I got platinum. This is probably the highest I've been in the ladder in a while. Let me see, actually. Confirm deck. Is this a pure build? Let's see. I mean, I got Perform Age cards in there. Valmonica, 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 Valmonica. Val... Yeah, this looks like it's almost pure. Of course, you got some of the staple Link monsters, naturally, but... Main deck-wise, it looks pretty much like pure Val, except for generics, and... I don't know why these are in here. What are those add-ins? I mean, you got Droll Lockbird, generics, Max C, generic, everything Master Duel card, Ghost Ogre, Snow Rabbit, Ash Blossoms, naturally. I don't know why these are here. Like, I assume this is here for something. Maybe it's for the Xyz plays. Yeah, Seltris, Val, Nibiru, I mean, that's generic. Add-ins, Angelo, Valmonica, Demono, Valmonica, Triple Tack, which is just a generic. Maybe because that card certainly won't help Valmonica. Let's see. Celta, Versare, Intonare, Disharmonia. I am not even going to remotely try to pronounce that. Called by, but with the live twin art. Crossout, Invitare, and Perm. Followed Rhythm, Chosen Melody, Hereditare, Creation, Agatha Cockological. That's definitely word salad. I'm surprised you don't tongue tie yourself trying to say that one. Let's see. Exiton, generic. Ragnazero, generic. I mean, the classic Time Thief Redoer. That must be what these are in here for. Like, something gets pitched to grave in order to pop it out or something. The entire archetype is Italian. That explains these names. That explains these names so much. Yeah, Redoer, Dugares, and of course, good old Zeus, Artemis, Duralume, Zebufera, good old IP and SP, Varar, Nightmare Unicorn with the alt art, which I do love the alt art on this card. What is this one? During main phase, discard a card. Activate one of these effects. Destroy a card in the field. Banish until end phase. Special summon a light or dark from grave. She is she is cute. I love the white hair gothic look, and also skull wing on that side there. That is nice. Standby, draw cards equal to number of different monster types and place them in your hand, bottom of deck. Interesting. And then, of course, the white woman jump scare. Yeah, apparently that was the duel that put me into platinum. This is the highest I've been on the Master Duel ranked ladder in like a hot minute. Yeah, I posted it in your Discord, but I found a because Cass convinced me to try and build Radiant Typhoon for like that event, one of the events that we had recently. I didn't get to actually use the Typhoon cards in that event, but I already had them crafted, and I found this build of Super Quant that someone on Master Duel Meta apparently took all the way to like top of the board. Like, I think they took it all the way up to, like, Master 1 or Master 2, something like that. And I was like, oh, that sounds fun. And I've already got a bunch of these cards, so why not? Let me throw it together and try and build it. So I did. I think the only thing I've changed in here from the recipe that I saw on the website was I swapped out something for... I think it had like 3 copies of Super Poly, but I swapped it out because Super Poly's getting limited to 2, and then semi to 2 on Master Duel in like the next list. Mixed Typhoons with Magispector. Oh gosh. I watched Farfa do that or play Magispector in this season of Master Saga. That is a combo. That is a deck that once it starts snowballing, woof. But yeah, no, our drafting duel that we did earlier, me and Hero, he came in with basically constructed. He basically came in with constructed Rescue Ace, and I was walking in with a Shark deck that had a slightly nerfed extra deck because I didn't have as much payoff for it as I wish I had. So that was interesting. Oh, this hand kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we'll go ahead, special you in defense modes. Activate effect. Let's see if they've got an Ash or anything. Nope, they have a Max C. I will admit that's not really going to do much for them this turn. We're going to add a... do I to discard that, but no, we can discard this because I need a draw. I'm gonna go Lurky for now. Get your work done. Wish you best. Thank you, and I appreciate you for the Lurkies. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the draw 2. Not really the setup I wanted, but you know that'll might be worth something. I don't know. Okay, I could Ash. I could summon Ash and go for the Quantal play, but he's already got me living under max C, so I think I'll just do this and move on. What is this? Synchro overtake? Oh, yeah, I do not want to let that get started. Oh, Albaz. Shit. Alright, this is about to get interesting. I do have the Super Poly downstairs, so we'll see how that goes. But, anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I decided earlier today just to start culling through my Twitter following, because I have been following apparently like 1,600 accounts, something like that. And I decided I wanted to like cut out a bunch of stuff, so I was in there for probably a couple hours. I chopped out like I think 200 accounts, but I'm still like not even done yet. There was just a lot of dead ones that either hadn't posted in like several months or like 2 years or whatever, or they had moved to Blue Sky. And then I had a bunch that were what did you do? Oh, he ripped the IP out of my deck. How dare. That's so rude. But yeah, and then I also, so that was fun. Had to do that. Definitely have not reached the bottom of that barrel though. I've got so many more to cut through because I keep following like artists and stuff. I followed like way too damn many for like different reasons. So it's like, all right, time to start chopping some of these out, including like either just getting rid of ones where like the art style doesn't vibe with me anymore, or whatnot. Oh, they have a freaking, they got a royal rare of that thing. Damn. Yay. Ooh, black layer. That actually does nothing for me. I just realized. Nope. Actually, I stand corrected. Activate white layer effect. I'm gonna pitch black layer to grave and hope I don't get screwed on this one. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. What do I want to do? Do I want to pitch? I could pitch a red one. I think red would be the play on that one. Activate black's effect to get a spell. Sound written down. No. I can activate super. Why can I activate super? Oh, because they're both lights. For super quant monsters for some different original attribute. Yeah, we'll add that to hand. That's probably the better move. Because then if I can actually get through this. What was red's effect? When you throw to the graveyard. Yeah, I'll do that. So throw that to grave. Activate his effect. We will summon black. I love that they actually added black as a card to the Quantals. It's nice for them to have another card color. I'm unbeatable. I mean, okay, you can do that. He's not doing anything at this point. I mean, he can't even use his effect anyway, so whatever. Ah! Blue misses timing. Ah, that sucks. That's annoying, actually. That's very annoying. Alright, you know what? Just because. Activate that effect. I can then shuffle these back into the deck. Yeah. Oh yeah, white gives me the, Alphon. Did I normal this turn? I don't think so, actually. I did not. Cool. Maybe I can do something with that. Assuming his other face down does not. Really? Why are you... What are you polying? Is he polying his Cool Tune and my Quantal because they're attribute? Oh, that was annoying. I can't really do much with her either. And I can't use my evenly either for that, so it doesn't make a difference. Why would you do that just to... I don't understand this guy. So we know he's playing Cool Tune, but that's all we know so far. I'm unbeatable. Pokemon. We just can't take anymore. I'm sorry, what? What does this do? Target Lily Fusion and Banishment and card in the field. Shuffle both the... Oh, okay. To say goodbye. In the innocence of you. Just a truth we always knew. Yeah, another random Yu-Gi-Oh note. I ordered a box of, or a Fallen and the Virtuous Chronicles deck. The one that's like all foil cards and stuff. And it showed up yesterday, and I was having fun. I'd actually go and like unsleeve a bunch of my Speed Duel cards, and then re-sleeve them. Or use the sleeves from those for my Fallen and Virtuous cards, and then I mix those cards with my Albaz Strike deck, so I now have a slightly more constructed branded deck IRL. Like, it definitely still needs work. Like, I could probably make it run way better if I had more cards, like the from another copy of either Albaz Strike or another Fallen and Virtuous deck. But, you know, I don't really get to play IRL Yu-Gi-Oh! That much. I'm not really, like, hard up on it. I just really wanted the shiny cards. Oh, I wish they hadn't hit my Super Poly. It would have been great to have kept that. Activate evenly, even though this does nothing for me, really. What are you doing called by? What's the point of that? It's targeting my red layer. Okay. I know he's going to leave his cool tune behind. He's not going to... I really don't understand why he activated called by. Because none of my super quants have effects that activate in grave by themselves. They have to be sent to grave in order to activate. I am so confused by that. Anyway. Alright, activate this. Ash. Oh, that's just rude. And break. Well, I'm dead. You just wanna see ya shake it. How many gems do I have? 900. Let's see. So how much do I need for the this? I still need 2,000 more to get this stuff. Because right now I don't have the money to spend for gem packs. Rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Why you just have a good time? House tonight. Everybody just have a good time. Lose your mind. We just wanna see ya shake it. Every day I'm shuffling. I love this song. It's old, but it's still classic. This guy doesn't have a deck box. That's unfortunate. I do say, I do like the fact that this game updated itself, so like it has all of the little accolades and stuff behind you, like any titles and stuff that you unlock as you've gone through the years. Get up, get down, put your hands up to the sound. Get down, get up, get down. Cash? Oh yeah. Goodbye. Boing. Everybody just have a good time. Verte? What the heck is this guy playing? Oh. I know what that means. Hello, Dragoon. God, I love this card. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna try and do first. since he can't answer this, he can't block it with Dragoon. I will throw this because I don't need it for... what is this one? Oh yeah, we'll just drop him right there. Magistus Chorzo. Alright, let's see if you have an Ash in your hands. Activate Radiant Typhoon. We're gonna grab... I'm gonna grab you. Maybe I should have picked a different card. I don't know, whatever. We're gonna go blue layer. And we are going to grab... forget how you pronounce this. Zetan. Activate Zetan effects. Special summon in defense mode. Sure. You have a response for that. I don't like that. Why do you have an answer? Oh. I was like, why are you super polying? I'm like, oh, because I have 2 darks on my board. Dragostapelia. Yes, unfortunate. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna set a card and pass. There's not much I can do with that, unfortunately. Yeah, you can do that all you want. It's not gonna change a damn thing. Max Metal more for metal. Is this guy running like actual Red Eyes stuff? Zoa, the fiendish beast. I don't know why I'm doing a big announcer voice like that, but here I am. Flame coating metalmorph. Why are you putting more counters on it? It's not gonna do anything. Yes, activate effect, because at least I can do that. Shuffle. Ow. End the battle. Activate evenly match. Because you don't have any way of blocking that one. Alright, then they go face down, so I can't see what they even do. Okay, so I gotta deal with drag. Because drag is a quick effect. Alright, special summon you. Put him defense, just as a precaution. Activate his effect. Which I presume drag is going to then negate, because of course he is. Yep, there it goes. And he becomes level 1, so I can't even use it for synchro, or not synchro, but an Xyz play if I wanted to, which is unfortunate. So what do I do? Do I just summon SP and sit on that? Then when he tries to do something, I can banish whatever he summons. I guess. That's probably better than nothing at this point. I wish I could have done a summon into IP and then comboed into SP, but I don't have any extra materials on the board to do that with, unfortunately, because he keeps breaking my stuff. I mean, I kind of screwed him over with the evenly match, but still. Activate effects. Banish. Banish. Can't predator counter something that ain't there. I wish the friggin' Drago would be a, or should I wish the SP effect would be permanent for the opponent. Which I know would be completely unfair, but it'd be funny as all get out. That card is absolutely useless to me. There's nothing I can do with that. Oh. I don't like that. I mean, they're just going to come right back at the end of the turn anyway, but I'd rather you not try and predator counter my SP. Oh, it's going to get very nasty very quickly. Especially because he has a fucking Fenrir in there. There's a Fenrir in the grave, and... Oi! That's supposed to be once per turn. You activated that already. How does that work? Well, I mean, that's the other way to get around it, is don't activate an effect. Just attack. Why didn't he... Oh, that's why. Because it's banished or in the hand, not banished or in the grave. I forgot. Birth is the one that does in the grave. Just literally to get rid of that thing. There's like no point. All he has to do is normal summon something and he's got me. But I will laugh my butt off if he lets me live with 100 life points, because he doesn't have a normal summon in that hand. I mean, he's playing Kashtira, he might not. Yep. That is not the card I wanted to see. Nope, he's just got me. There's nothing I can do. Man, I thought I was in the clear dealing with, having dealt with a Dragoon. Now I'm dealing with a Drago. Ow. Oh, this deck was actually having a decent time in gold, but now I'm up here in platinum. It's like, oh, the skill ceiling just went through the roof. Okay, there's 1,000. The real question is, should I try and throw 1,000 at this just to try and get some UR dust, or should I throw 1,000 at the, or should I just like save it and try and get the Albaz pack that has the mate in it and everything? Also, I love the art for Dominus Impulse as a overframe full art. This thing looks gorgeous. When a card or effect is activated, includes a special summon the monster, negate it, and you would trap, destroy it. If you activated it, you can activate the light, earth, and wind monsters versus duel. I will say in the Super Quant deck, that would actually kind of screw me a little bit because the big boss monster is a light guy, and then you have the white layer, which is also a light. How much time do I have left on this? I have 44 days left on this battle pass, and I've actually or this duel pass, and I've almost finished it. I've apparently been playing a lot more Master Duel the last um past duration, which is kind of crazy. You know you by name. Alright, alright, alright. Just an energy. Oh, that's where I should have done. I should have been here. Huh, okay. This is an interesting opening hand. Not impossible, but kind of sucky, actually. So I have the white layer, which I could summon off of tossing Zetan. Or Zetran. Zetan. Toss Zetan. But then Zetan doesn't have a grave effect. What do I get off the top? Red layer, okay. Alright, let's see here. Well, red I can special summon, so I have nothing. If I do that, I can target a Quant in the graveyard, but I don't have a Quant in the grave yet. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to special summon the red and attack. And I'm going to activate the effect of Zetan. We're going to summon him in defense mode. I will not use that effect to modulate because I'm just going to sack him. We're going to sack him for a copy of... we're going to send a copy of white to grave. That will let me get a copy of something later. We will summon blue. Blue layer effect. And then also white layer effect, which also chain blocks on the blue. So white layer gives me a copy of Alphen, and I still have not normaled yet. Blue layer gives me a copy of the field spell. I'm going to wait on the field spell. I'm going to summon Alphen, activate effect, to tribute. Tribute the Alphen. We're going to select black layer, green layer, and we are going to select blue layer and just hope I get lucky on that one. Okay, he's got something it can activate now, but the question is what? Okay, so I got the green layer hit. Blue layer goes to grave. I will not use that effect. I will activate blue layer though. I'll return a copy of white, Zetan, and blue, it's herself. Send those back to the deck. Activate the black layer effect. And then black layer, I will grab a copy of Spike. Alright, I'm now going to activate the Spike. Send back those cards to their back to their deck, so they're clean board. This does let them special summon something, but we'll see what happens with that. They have special summoned an Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. Fascinating. Alright. Activate Magna Carrier. Magna Carrier effect 1. We are going to activate that. Pitching our white layer to summon Grand Pulse. And I'm going to pitch called by. This is a very dangerous maneuver, considering how many generics I'm holding right now. Summon Ouroboros. And then as one last pitch, we're going to pitch Evenly Match. We are now going to bring out the red guy, Magna Liger. And then one last activation of the field spell. We are going to pitch the field spell itself. Selecting our 3 Xyz Monsteros for the summon of Magnus. And I'm going to stick him in the extra deck zone. We are then going to proceed to battle. And we are going to attack into him, which does nothing for him, and we're going to now pass on him not being able to add cards to his hand at all. My guy is now immune to card effects except super quant cards, and he cannot add cards to the deck from the deck to hand by card effects at all, as long as my guy is on the board. So he better have a kaiju in that hand if he wants to do anything. This thing is an absolute pain in the butt to try and actually summon, but when you get it on board, oh, it is so satisfying. Is he going to try and evenly me? That might be the only thing that screws me. Alright, we got ourselves a copy of Zetan. Nice. Alright, I'm going to activate Zetan's effects. We are going to special summon him to the board. Put him in defense. Sack him off now. I'm going to send a copy of blue to grave, and then I'm going to cancel on that. Does this summon defense, or is it just... Okay, it just summons an attack. Or special summons. We're going to special summon the black. And I will activate his effect to... do I want to do that one? Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. I'm going to recycle the Magna Carrier just in case. I probably don't need that, but just in case. And we're going to recycle white back into the deck. So those go back to deck, and now I can special summon out Lusterex, and I can attach a Alphen. We are now just going to go to battle. I'm too used to playing on Omega, because I was just doing that earlier. We're going to go ahead and punch in. And there's nothing really else I can do, so... I mean, I could be a jackass and put Zeus on the board, but what's the point of that? Alright, you got 5 cards in hand, man. You gonna do something or what? I'm wondering what this guy is playing that he has not been able to manifest anything. I mean, I know my card has a floodgate on it, kind of, but... Hello, what is this? Is he playing elementals? Oh, hi, Ray. Oh my gosh, I love Sky Striker Ray. Is he committing suicide? He's committing suicide. Am I up against an AI? I'm so confused by this guy. Like, what? I'm honestly confused. Why did he do that? We can save it all behind. Time you're feeling low, we can pick a universe. Let's go. That was so weird. I want to see what that guy was running, because that was so confusing. Dark Magician, Neos, Sprite Blue, Vision, Malice, Breaker, Alistair, Ray, Aluber, Raid Raptor. Is this a Masochist deck? Because there's like no synergy in this deck at all. Is this guy playing Masochist or something? This feels like a Masochist deck. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe someone's out there still carrying on Simo's legacy. R.I.P. Man. Ugh. That's the only thing I can think of at this point for that deck construction. Because that made no sense otherwise. Alright, well. It's only been like a couple hours, but I am going to go ahead and call stream there. Thank y'all for coming out to watch the dueling shenanigans, and I'll see you guys next time. Whenever that is, because even I don't know.